There is another way to let Desmos do that for you, and that's to come up here and change your minimum and max. So if you have the same binomial distribution, but you want to find that probability from 0 to 3, you just put your minimum in as 0, your max is 3, and once again subtract what you get, that 1 minus 0.9443, and you get the probability that it is 4 or greater, 0.0557. So that definitely works. According to a Gallup poll, 60% of Americans prefer saving over spending. Let X equals the number of adults out of a random sample of 50 who prefer saving to spending. What is the probability distribution for X? And use your calculator to find the following probabilities. The probabilities that 25 adults in the sample prefer saving over spending. That would be exactly 25. So here your probability would be that X equals 25. The probability that at most 20 adults prefer saving, so that would be that X is going to have to be less than 20 or equal to. And the probability that more than 30, X is greater than 30, prefer saving. Using the formulas, calculate the mean and the standard deviation of X. So we can do that right now. Your mean is N times P. So we've got a random sample of 50. N is 50. Probability of saving is 0.6. Probability of spending is 0.4. So, 50 let X equal the number who prefer saving to spending. So your probability here is going to be 50 times 0.6. So your standard deviation is 50 times 0.6, which is 30. That is your actual mean. Okay? Standard deviation is the square root of N times P times Q. So N times P times Q is 12. And the square root of 12 then is 3.464. Okay, so what we're going to do here is probability of X equals 25, probability X is less than or equal to 20, probability that X is greater than 30. That is going to be X is less than or equal to 30, and you're going to subtract it from 1. So, you're going to turn that around like we did before, and you will have 1 minus the probability of X is less than or equal to 30. So when we go to Desmos, we've got binomial distribution 50 and the 0.6 that we put right here from 0 to 50. And when you want to find out what the probability is for X equaling 25, it's right here. X equals 25 is 0.040, and round that up, 5. So your answer here would be 0.0405. And you can pull that right off the graph. For the second one, the probability that X is less than or equal to 20, that's where on Desmos you go up here and you make your max 20. And that is 0.0034. So 0.0034. Your last one you're going to do exactly the same way, only you're going to have 1 minus that when we finish. So my max here will be 30, and I'll get 0.5535, but 1 minus 0.5535 leaves me 0.4465. So your answer here is 0.4465. And that's the really easy way to get it out of your binomial distribution. It comes from functions, binomial distribution under your distributions tab on Desmos. So it's not, you got normal distribution too. And there we go. Okay. So that gives you all your examples. Right here, you have your questions to be turned in for this assignment, plus one on the earlier videos about the soufflés, and that'll be it.